So the first 6 months after we moved into our new premises, we had the highest performance on record in our 35 years for that 6 months. And what we would attribute that to was the way in which our different teams engaged together and were able to come up with multidisciplinary enhanced solutions for our clients because of the way they were able to interact better than they had in the old workspace. So we've been in our existing premises for about 13 years and we really didn't have a good sense of how much space that we needed and looking at our needs for the future. And I was fortunate enough to meet Mel Marsden as we were going through that process. So what she did was really engage with our leadership team and talk to them about what they needed for their team for the future. And then she undertook a survey of our staff to really understand the way we work. So what we really valued about that process was her taking the time to really understand our workplace strategy and what we needed for the future, rather than just concentrating on a design piece. And that really, I think, engaged everyone and enabled us to push the boundaries in terms of what we need to achieve for the future.
The design aesthetic and style that we have adopted here for Livingstones is very much inspired by the fact that one of the founding directors of Livingstones talked about guiding their clients through rough seas where there are rocks underneath whilst looking to the stars for guidance. And that brand ethos is very clearly articulated through the Livingstones brand. The Sextant is a nautical navigation device, which is the stylised Livingstone logo, and then the secondary layer of branding is around the constellations and the stars. So we leveraged from that and developed a very much a Scandinavian luxury style boathouse feel to the space. And you can see that through the material choices and aesthetic that we've integrated into the space.
Everyone was so excited about the new office, how it looked and how it felt. We went from something that was quite old in terms of styling, and Mel and the team from COMUNiTI helped us kind of modernise the way we look and feel. So it's a nice office to be in, it feels good, it feels exciting. So that first week it was just, we'd always been here and it never felt like we'd been anywhere else.
The biggest surprise for us moving into this space has been the level to which the energy has increased and the way in which our people engage with each other. It's really broken down boundaries and silos between our team, and people have really very quickly become very enthusiastic about the new space.
Mel and the team at COMUNiTI, they helped us through the process from a change management perspective. So they helped us understand what we were trying to achieve, not only in a practical sense but also the emotions and the feelings, because it is quite challenging to go from what you know to something that you don't understand. So the COMUNiTI team was really helpful with that because they've done that with other clients. They've been through that process and they know what it looks like from the start and from the finishing point. So we had Mel from COMUNiTI come to our board meetings, and we had some directors there who were on board with it conceptually but found it quite challenging for themselves and how they might work and operate, and she was able to really get them across the line and make them understand that it was good for them and for the business and for the employees.
I was taking them from something that was so extreme from where they had been. You know, with 36 offices and 36 employees, everyone was sitting in a box. And then we were going to be moving them into this completely radical new way of working where no one owned a desk, no one had an office. When we started to get that feedback from the employees about how much they enjoyed it and how much they loved it, and then to hear how that had actually then leveraged the actual company's success, it was quite a stressful time to make sure that we got it right.